Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Authentically Blue podcast. I am your host, Carlson. In today's episode, we have another authentic rambles. The time is 2:53 a.m., Thursday, the 23rd of June, 2022. I am sitting in my room, which I will be moving out of in a week, and I am very excited. I don't feel bittersweet or nostalgic at all, but I'm sure I will in the future. Maybe, but we're living in the present and I'm excited to move out. I have a beautiful bouquet of flowers in front of me. The same ones I had yesterday when I recorded my birthday edition Authentic Rambles episode, which will be live before this one. And if you haven't listened to that one, the flowers are purple and white. To be honest, I was about to throw them out earlier today, and I asked one of my roommates, I was like, hey, do you think these flowers are spoiled? Because the bottom of the flowers were not looking right to me. And she smelled it and she said, it's earthy. Don't necessarily throw them out even though half of it is dying and half of it looks good. I was like, I'll leave it for a few more days. I'm moving out in a week anyway. It was making my room stink, but how am I doing? I am feeling really excited and I feel euphoric, which is insane because it's one day after my birthday. And while I was recording yesterday's episode, birthday edition, I wasn't really excited or happy. I was more meh, as I like to say. And the episode is is it a downer? It's a bit sad, to be honest. I came up with the idea of doing the authentic rambles and, I didn't come up with the idea. I got an idea from a podcast I was listening to and decided to incorporate this method into my authentic rambles, where I look at my diary or my journal and think and speak about what has been on my mind this week. And last week was heavy, so the episode's kind of sad, but we are being authentic and we are going with the flow. Today we are feeling euphoric, we are feeling excited, and we are feeling hopeful. I kind of don't know where all this energy came from. I know how it started, which I'm grateful for. My grandmother sent me a very sweet birthday message, which I absolutely loved. It was unexpected because she does not make a big deal out of birthdays. And ever since I was young, I used to be so excited it's my birthday. She's also born in June, which is fun. But she sent me a beautiful voice message early in the morning, and she's in Kenya and I'm in the UK. So I received the voice message when I woke up, and she made loads of prayers for me and was praising me, which may sound normal for grandmother, but she doesn't really do that often. So it felt good. It felt interesting, I would say. All in all, I sent a voice message back because she's currently in our hometown, my hometown, Kericho, with her mom, which is so cool. I sent her a voice message being so happy, like, oh my God, I'm so happy you're with my great grandma, your mom. I hope you're having an amazing time and enjoying the cold weather because it is scorching hot in the UK. It's officially summer and I'm all for hot girl summer. Not hot girl walks, hot girl summer. And I don't like the heat though. That's the difference. And Kericho is really cold, which I absolutely love. So I was like, enjoy the weather. I wish I was with you. Enjoy the comfortable, cool, delicious water and have fun with your mom. And when I sent her that voice message, I thought it was done, and she sent another one praising me even more, and it really lifted my mood. Once that happened, I came back. I had gone outside, celebrated my birthday. Oh, I should talk about what did I do for my birthday, you may wonder. I had an appointment with my therapist. Yeah, I had an appointment with my therapist on my birthday. I didn't know how I felt about that, but I'm grateful I went. She offered to reschedule, but I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's my birthday. I have things I need to figure out. I haven't really been okay, so let's do this. Went to the session, had an amazing time. Well, cried my eyes out, had an amazing time, figured out my feelings, and went to the cinemas. I went to the cinemas alone, and some of you all may be listening and thinking, why would you do that? That sounds freaky, creepy. I liked it. I've done it once before, going to the cinemas alone, and it's very liberating because you feel independent and fun. For me anyways, it was fun. And I watched Top Gun Maverick. I didn't watch the first one, and I don't know whether that was a mistake. Maybe I should have watched the first one before I watched this one, but I did not really enjoy it in the beginning, but halfway through I was hooked, and by the end of the movie I was on the edge of my seat, oohing and eyeing in that cinema room, cheering on, and all the feels. Oh, it was a really good movie. I ended up enjoying it, so I'm glad I went. I came back. What did I do? Spoke to some family members, spoke to friends, responded to all the birthday wishes, and did my thing. Then I got a video recommendation on YouTube. Well, someone, KTU, who I am subscribed to on YouTube, posted a video about college and her experience. And I decided to watch it. It made me feel very bittersweet with life in general. And I know everyone has different life experiences in uni, in college, in life, with different phases and different things. But it's something she said in the video two things she said in the video that really moved me. I was going to say touch me. That really moved me was, number one, no one has anything figured out. And that gave me so much comfort and ease, because I don't know what the hell I've been doing half the time. Life is full of so many uncertainties, and for a very long time I was anxious and nervous about it. I'll touch more on that in a second. The second thing she said is a quote by, I think, Steve Jobs, because I've heard someone else talk about this. Hold on, let me pull up the quote. Quote reads, "You cannot connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future." And I've heard this quote before, and I did agree with it. However, in yesterday's episode, my birthday edition, I talk about everything happening for a reason. And in this video, KTU talks about... Hold on, let me find the name of the video in case you guys want to go watch it. The name of the video I'm referring to is 4 Life-Changing Lessons I Learned in College by KTU. Yes, I will link it down below for those who want to go listen. But in my previous episode, birthday edition, I talk about me questioning whether things happen for a reason. As I said in the episode, I've always believed everything happens for a reason, but lately I've been questioning it because life's been kind of cuckoo. So with how I am feeling today, the excitement and hope and fulfillment I feel, fulfillment is pushing it. The excitement and hope I have for the future, I haven't felt this way in months, to be completely honest. A few things have prompted this feeling. Clearly, I have worked through things that I was going through, and I've done my best to shift my mindset in the past few weeks. And I talk about it in the previous episode, like going on walks and speaking to loved ones, doing things that challenge me, because life's not always good. Life's messy sometimes. Life's complicated. There's always ups, there's always downs. And figuring out this journey I am on as a human, which is very messy, but we move regardless. All these habits and systems I have installed to improve my mindset and my being may have led to how I'm feeling today, because I genuinely feel really hopeful and enthusiastic about the future. With me questioning whether everything does happen for a reason, the way I am feeling today is very different from how I have been feeling the past few months. Me feeling this hopeful and this excited for the future, part of it is the systems I put in place to improve my mindset and my well-being, going on walks, speaking to loved ones, and all these other things I did. Watching that video, KTU's video, makes me think maybe it all did happen for a reason. Maybe me going through this down has led me to feeling how I'm feeling now. And I don't know, because in the video she talks about how she was supposed to go through with a dance audition, but she tore a bone, something of the sort, and ended up having a really close relationship with her mom. In hindsight, if that did not happen to her leg, she doesn't know whether she'd have a close relationship with her mom, or if the pandemic didn't happen and if the pandemic did not happen and she would have gone for all those interviews, she doesn't know if she would have pursued YouTube and all these different things, and all the lows and all the highs. And she talks about her breakup and all these different things that happened throughout her college experience, and it reminded me as to why I believe everything happens for a reason. I talked a lot about me questioning whether things do happen for a reason, but after watching that video, reflecting on my life and the things I've experienced the past year, especially as I mentioned in the last episode, and you're wondering why things are the way they are. I mean, who really does know? But it kind of tilted my view again, which is insane because, I'm human and I change my mind, evolve as I go. But watching that video definitely encouraged me to live life in the moment and lifted my mood. The other thing that lifted my mood was, while watching that video, it gave me the encouragement I mentioned earlier onwards how I was wrapped up with my anxiety and uncertainty about life in general. And to be fair, there have been so many changes happening in my life, and so many changes that have happened in my life, should I say. I was so wrapped up in some of them because it affected my identity and who I am as a person in different aspects of my life. But that is life. Life is challenging and gruesome and messy and complicated. Speaking of complicated, the song that popped up in my mind right now is Complicated by Avril, and earlier onwards her and Taylor Swift did a duet on Taylor's tour, and it popped up on my channel, and the song is in my head. I feel like I'm literally singing it in my mind right now, but I will not bore you with that. My life is messy and life is complicated and life is insane and things happen. We go through complications, but we also get the opportunity to level up and be and live and explore and grow as human beings. Life is funny like that. While I was not feeling 100%, two of my friends mentioned, I can't wait to see how you deal with this. You're about to have a huge level up. And I was like, do not even talk to me about that right now. I don't feel like this whatsoever. And another friend actually said, it's like you're a phoenix. I can't wait to watch you like a phoenix rising from the ashes. And that image in that moment was so powerful. I couldn't shake it, even though I couldn't imagine or picture myself in that moment. To be honest, with the way I'm feeling today, it feels like a kickstart, and I have this excitement within me to pursue things and do things moving forward. I hope you do too. I hope you find the courage to do the things that are difficult today. I hope you find the courage to be the best version of yourself, to push yourself slightly further than you would have, to eat the frog, to give yourself grace. I am giving advice that I know how difficult it is in the moment when you're not feeling 100% or not feeling capable or not feeling worthy or not feeling like you want to, or you're procrastinating. All these different things. Give yourself grace, give yourself time, and push yourself. Motivation is so fleeting. I mean, I know this. I've experienced it. But with the way I'm feeling today, the excitement, I almost want to hold on to this feeling forever. I want to cherish it and savor it because I feel happy, I feel content. And I haven't felt like this in a very long time. And I am excited. I'm so excited. One of my happy places is the airport. And I am hoping I'm going to be there soon, in less than a week. I am so excited and thrilled. I don't know what the future holds. Going back to, I feel like I'm all over the place, but I'm just going with the flow. Early onwards, I talked about anxiety, about uncertainty. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was by your mom, Ashley. The podcast, I think, is called Extra Dynamic. Can't remember which specific episode, but it's probably one of the existential crises. For the life of me, I cannot say that word, but in that episode, she talks about being uncertain about the future, which is something I've been experiencing a lot lately. She talks about a book she's been reading called Dune, and I think the book is being turned into a movie, or has been turned into a movie. I haven't watched it or read the book, starring Zendaya and Timothy. In the book, she refers to a herb or a pill that one of the characters can take and see the future but not change it. And I thought, oh my goodness, if I had a herb or a pill like that, would I do it? Would I take it to see what would happen in the future? And my first instinct was yes. But then I thought about it. I thought, actually, no, I wouldn't. Because what would be the point of living knowing exactly what happens in the future and not being able to change it? What if I see something that I dislike? It would be terrifying and horrible, and I would be in so much agony and pain just being in that space. It's horrible. And I thought, you know what? No, we'll figure this out one day at a time, one step at a time. I feel like that's my motto. Another song popped in my mind. Find a reason why, one step at a time. I couldn't hold myself back. But Find a Reason Why by Jordan and Chris Brown. What a lovely throwback. Yes, that is my new motto. One day at a time, one step at a time. But I feel like I have talked my heart out and rumbled with zero direction. I feel hopeful. Another song popped in my mind, Hopeful, by these two singers on X Factor. Yes, I'm hopeful. Yes, I am hopeful for today. Let the music. I'm not going to bore you with my singing. I will link the songs down below if you want to go listen and reminisce with me. Whoever you are, wherever you are in the world, whenever you are listening to this, I hope, pray you stay hopeful and you feel excited and you feel euphoric and you feel thrilled to be living in this world right now, because we have the opportunity. With every breath you take, with every waking moment you are here, you get the chance to be what you want and do what you want to the best of your capability. As David Goggins says, do not live by 40%. Do your best. I was about to swear. Do your best. Thank you for tuning in. I feel like I'm done with the rambling. This has been Authentically Blue. Thank you for tuning in to my podcast.